my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Cosmosis Tarot. Fanny Wyatt. I'm not really sure how you say that last name. You can still get this. It is available on Etsy. I did check. I always like to make sure they're still available. This one is the first edition. I think it's still the first edition that's available. Okay. Open to embrace a realm where all may bring to light a reflection in the palm of your hand. Cosmosis of the cosmos. With this deck as a tool, may you continue to develop a beautiful relationship with your being and with all the elements within and without, while reflecting and projecting the ever mysterious folds and layers of this reality, which bends but does not break, to uncover what you already know, but may just need a little cosmosis to reveal, which I believe that in my soul 1000%. And it comes in a magnetic box. It's beautiful. See the butterflies. And we see the little black heart with the flowers sprinting from it. So it's magnetic. It opens up to a beautiful galaxy. Hopefully we're not going to have that much glare when I get the cards out. I don't think we will. God, open up. It's just an open up thing. So this is Fanny Wyatt's and Bridge Burn. These illustrations are magnificent. So what it gives you is the Welcome to the Cosmosis Tarot. And then it opens up to a few suggestions. Trust yourself. Then you get the Cosmosis code. You lots of 3-card spreads. You get the major arcana, but you get keywords, which, you know, if you know, you know. We have the, yeah. And then it goes into, it talks about the air suit, the earth suit, the fire suit, and it gives you like 6 in the fire suit would be achievement, success, recognition. If you know the Rider-Waite, you will be very okay with this. The water suit and the court cards, the keywords for the courts, the queens, the kings, and it talks about the gratitude that she has for her backers. Okay, we have some beautiful gilding here, like a rose colored. This is the backs. Okay, the first thing we have here is the Fool. So he is stepping off Earth. There's a butterfly flying off his hand. He's got a kitty instead of a dog. And it looks like one of those round globes that we used to have when we were younger. And I'm guessing they still sell. We have some butterflies here. I love the black border. I just love everything about this card. I love that he's just taking a risk and just stepping off. And here we have our Magician, which is our wise owl here. Here we have our gorgeous High Priestess. Love this Cosmosis deck. And here we have our beautiful Empress with the snake wrapped around her. She is being very, it looks like there's a little light shining here, which is, it could be a sign of getting ready to birth something. Creativity, creation, getting ready to give birth to a project or something amazing. Love it. The Emperor is the stag, and we have that symbol in the moon. I can't think of it right now, and it's going to drive me crazy, but you know, it's the famous symbol. Here is our Hierophant. So we have a big bear kind of in the background, and then we have a little person sitting on a stack of books, which I love. It gives you the hint of learning or being taught. Maybe the great bear is teaching him something. We have our keys. We have plenty of nods to the RWS. It looks like we have some sort of stained glass in the background, which may make you think of church or tradition or something of that sort. But I love the little figure sitting in the meditation pose on the books as the Hierophant. And here we have our Lovers. We also have a little set of skeletons back here as the Lovers. You can go any way you want to with these cards. We have the Chariot, which is really cool. We have a car, and we have a zebra, and is that a donkey or a horse? Just really cool. I think that's an eagle. We have the moon. She's doing the namaste. Definitely moving. Here is our Justice card. So Justice and Strength in this deck, I believe, are Strength is usually 8. So we'll see where the Strength card falls. Well, the cards are great quality, by the way. We have the Hermit here, which I love this Hermit in shining. Here is our Wheel of Fortune. We have a genie lamp, which genius. Rub the genie lamp, and you know, what are you gonna get? Spin the wheel. I love that. Here's our Strength card. Yes, she's on her knees, and she's kind of petting the tiger on the head out in the desert. There's a whip laying there, but she's not picking it up because she doesn't need it. She doesn't have to strong man this this tiger, this Strength. She's being very gentle. She can do it with gentleness. Her Hanged Man. And it almost looks like we could be looking down through the trees at her, just lying down at the bottom of the forest. Or maybe she's top of the trees, or maybe she's hanging from the trees. You could view this any way you want to, all kinds of different perspectives. I'm not going to talk about every single card. I need to get moving. Here is our Death card, and I looked, and we don't have a title for it because this is the card with no name, so you don't have to call it the Death card. It can be whatever you want it to be, but we do have skulls, and in the Death card, this is what I would call it. It's always, the Death card is always like a painful change, but we have some birth coming here. So yeah, we have life, transformation, death, rebirth, life. Here is our Temperance card. Here is our Devil card. I don't know what they're sitting on, some sort of electronic device. We have some chained people here and here. And here is our Tower. Here we have, oh, I love this Star card. She has the pencil in her ponytail. How cool is that? Look at that star. And then we have Peace. And I love the sign of peace for the Star card. So, peace, hope, healing, harmony. Here we have the Moon. Wow. Adam. Here's our Sun. Oh my God, it's an elephant. Wow. Okay. I hadn't used these in a while. I forgot the elephant was there. A Judgment. A lot going on. I do see the nod to the RWS with the two trumpets there, and this kind of looks like a cross with some angel wings. Cosmosis. Here we have the world card, and it's a sea turtle, and there's a galaxy in it, and this looks so utopian. Yeah. Now in this we have a number at the top, and we have the title at the bottom, except for its keywords instead of our normal Ace of Pentacles. But you can tell that that is two hands holding something that it looks like is there's growth coming out of it. Deck, I would say it's pretty fascinating. Here we have adaptability for the Two of Pentacles, which works absolutely perfect. The three, collaboration. I was trying to say adaptability before I even looked. Collaboration works perfect. They're all doing these, helping each other with these poses. Looks like a tent in the background. We have a third person coming in there on this side. Here we have four for security. This would be our Four of Pentacles. This is where the guy is just holding on to all the money. So this deck, you could go any way you wanted to with it. There's so many things popping in my head right now. Here we have process for the Five of Pentacles, and she is, or he, they're regurgitating something pretty terrible there. She's trying to process, or they are trying to process. Here we have generosity for the Six. We have the two hands coming down and two hands at the bottom, giving and receiving there. They're both holding a, looks like a peach. We have the rewards for the Seven. So we've waited, we've worked hard, and we are reaping the rewards. For the Eight of Pentacles, dedication is an amazing word. For the Nine of Pentacles, we have trust. Love that. Here we have for the Ten of Pentacles, contribution. We have our page here for in which she has skill for the Page of Pentacles, which works. A great keyword, great keyword. And for the Knight, we have productivity, very much so, very knightish, given Knight of Pentacle vibes. He's very meticulous and productive, I would say. Our Queen is maturity. So I love that. There's our little rabbit. And we have prosperity for our King. His head is a big diamond. So, and for the nature-based, we have the little bucks, deers. So that is that suit. Oh my God. Absolutely love this Ace of Cups here. This Ace of Water. We've got those two elephants embracing. We have that amazing heart. Maybe we have some champagne pouring here in a glass. This is absolutely beautiful, and we have a heart shape going around the heart with growth coming out of it. So maybe this is new love, or new partnership, or new relationship with a friend, or it's just beautiful. That's my favorite card so far. For two, we have relation. Wow, so the Two of Cups. Self-reflecting on yourself. Different timeline there. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, and that's dark at the top and light at the bottom. And I love this around the border. Okay, for the Three of Cups, we have our celebration card. This one's great. And for the Four of Cups, we have a gratitude. So, our Five of Cups is attention. The wine is spilled on the whatever they're working on, and they're just kind of laying down. So I guess you would need to me, this is the grief card, but I guess this is something that you need to pay attention to. I'm gonna look in the book. I don't know about that attention is okay. It says instability, regret, holding a grudge, disappointment, pessimism. Okay. You can see that in the card. I just thought that was, I wasn't crazy over that keyword. For the Six, our nostalgia card, we have play, which works very well. It looks like a mom's hand holding some little baby feet. Okay, our Seven of Cups is imagination. I think this was on this was on the cover of the little book, I think. I love this. There's a lot of stuff going on in her head. It's like having 100 web pages open in your brain and none of them is shut off. That's what it makes me think of. Okay, for 8, we have journey, which makes complete sense. This is where they walk away and leave the cups, and in here it looks like pictures, so they're walking away from pictures, and it looks like not such a great view in the back, so hopefully going to better things. For 9, we have contentment, which works absolutely well. And for the 10 of Cups, we have harmony, which I love. We have a couple there, and then we have a couple kids in the background. We have 2 hands here with emotions, water. A lot of emotions happening there. Our page is inner voice, which works perfect for the page. Our Knight is creativity. Oh, and there's a rose in there, which, and piano keys. So, the romantic nods are in there. And we have a flow for our queen. She's got, it looks like an octopus leg coming out of her face. She's underwater though, so she's just going with the flow. Very intuitive there. And our king is compassion. The king of cups is my favorite king. And for our ace of wands, we have enthusiasm, which works perfect. Is that? I'm not sure. It could be a reproductive system. Lava. We have lava running out of the volcano. Yeah. Enthusiasm. So this is very passionate there. For 2 of wands, we have potential. This is one of my other favorite cards in the deck. My second favorite card in the deck, Conquest. The 3 of wands. I love this. I just think this is an absolutely thought out, perfect card. I love the depiction of this for the 3 of wands. Our 4, we have bond, which works well. Our Five of Wands, we have confrontation. Maybe they're competing for something. For the Six, we have achievement, which works well. We see all the hands in the crowd. We see another lotus. It looks like a lotus flower. We have something hanging down over there to the left. She is feeling herself, isn't she? Okay. For the Seven of Wands, we have conviction. Okay. We've got a wolf standing there with an eyeball. Looks like he's fixing to face down something. He's standing on his convictions. He is standing on business. For the Eight of Wands, action. This is perfect. He's carrying like a briefcase, got one hand on the horse. The horse is running. He's running so hard. He's throwing stuff off his hooves. And for the Nine, oh, I love this. For the Nine of Wands, we have resilience, which is absolutely a Nine of Wands card. And I love this 10 here. The 10 of Wands, she's carrying a lot on top of her. It looks like she feels like she's got the whole world on her head. But, you know, it's really nothing that she can put down. She's got to keep going because it's responsibility. And for our Page of Wands, we have an inspiration. I love that. We have a snake jetting up and the fire. I love in the wand suit, all the fire coming out. Our Knight is freedom. The Knight of Wands, yes. Love it. Our Queen is determination. She is in some sort of a very hard to do yoga pose, which would be fitting for determination. With her cats there, we have a nod to the kitties, or to the black cat. And here we have our King. This is probably one of my favorite King of Wands card. He's got his back turned on us, but he's headed toward a tiger. His feet has fire. There's some sort of a bird. I think it's an eagle, and he's facing the tiger there. I love this for the King. I love it. For the Ace, we have mental, which perfect. It's just works perfect. We have a brain there because that's what mostly the air suit is about. For the Two, we have decision. Perfect. We have light on one side, dark on the other. We have the sun, we have the moon. She's split there. She's going to have to make a decision soon or she's going to fall. Here we have, for the Three of Swords, we have upheaval. And that is kind of what the Three of Swords is. It just rocks your whole world and just pulls it up. Everything is in an upheaval. The Four, we have recuperation. Works perfect. She's tired. She's kind of snuggled up in some sort of a something in the cosmos. It looks like a little nest, a little bird nest, and she's all comfy and cozy, and she's recuperating. And for the Five, we have perspective. So I like this. I like this 3D box with the moon and the trees. Kind of reminds me of the Hangman's card, but this would be perspective with when you're facing something or you're trying to think out of the box in a situation. For the Six, we have transition. This is moving on to better waters. We have our boat. For the Seven, we have receptivity. Okay, apparently it's mind-blowing. We have the heart showing. She's in a meditative state there, looking at a book. This is not our usual Seven of Swords, but let me see. I want to see what the book says. It says serenity, clarity, generosity, study, intelligence, higher self, or overview. So I think this is more of a, this makes me think more of a Thoth instead of the Rider-Waite, but you know, it works. You have your keyword to work with. So here, this is definitely Rider-Waite, trapped, Eight of Swords. A lot going on there. You can tell they're kind of trapped up underneath this heavy cloud. A heavy cloud. 9, we have turmoil. It's our nightmare card. Can't sleep. Got a lot of things. Got a dark cloud over this person too, sitting on top of the rocks. A lot of things flying out of his head or her head. And for 10, it's usually a bunch of swords stuck in someone's back. But this is a better way to look at it. This is a rebirth because the 10 is usually an ending. And when you have an ending, you have a new beginning. So we have the rebirth there. And for the page, curiosity, I love this. That's usually the word that I use. We got all kind of stuff. We got a light bulb, we got a book, we got all those eyes because the page likes to look and spy. For our knight, we have impulse. Our knight, our knight of air is very impulsive, so that works great. Our queen, discernment, again, very much so, works well. And our king is intelligence, absolutely. We have not only a wolf, we have that mask man that we see a lot. That mask we see a lot when they're incognito. We have the sword and the HS piece, intelligence. Okay, and that is our walkthrough. I think I feel this one here, so let's see what we've got. Okay, we have the 10. We have the 10 of Wands, the burden card, responsibility. She's carrying the whole world on her head. So let's look and see what the 10 of fire says. It says hard work, dignity, accomplishments, obligation, overburdened, commitment, and delegation. So all these work perfect. She does definitely look like a lot of hard work, responsibility. She has her dignity. She don't want to ask for help. It's an accomplishment for her to have gone as far as she has with all that responsibility. She has obligations that she has to take care of. She is overburdened. She has made a commitment to do this, and we have the word delegation. So we have the donkey back there that she could delegate some of this burden to carry, but I don't think she's going to do it. I think she's got her one hand on her hip, tells me that she's not even holding it with both hands. So that's what we have. If it resonates, drop me a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this, and peace out, my friends.